Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn as the end game for Olizandri as well. Quelling a rebellion, let's put it that way. It begins as we have to defend for 15 turns against Ludwig and his forces with tons of goodies out there on the field. We choose to fight and put our units to good use with Marcia coming. Queen Olizandri, I made it! Marcia! Thanks to General Jeffrey, we spotted an ambush on the main road and snuck by on the old highway instead. The Royal Knights will be here soon. I flew ahead to tell you and to serve out some traitor pie on my lance. Thank you. I'm impressed you made it back so quickly. My pleasure, Your Majesty. Now, which monkeys do you want filleted before the Royal Knights get here? Alright then, well, Marcia with strong words straight away as the battle begins. Madame or Mr. Bowgun, however, might actually stop us getting some good attacks going straight away because, well, look at that damage. Still use the bowgun at extremely close range. Which means we might want to just use Marcia's turn to fully retreat within and maybe team up with our queen, in fact, for future battles. Of course, we don't want to send her too far in to the ridiculousness that might go on straight off the start. And it seems Mordecai and crew will need to, of course, build up their gauges as well. So the most we can do on both sides is to defend. Now, these rebels have fairly good stats to them, you've got to say, which makes you worried about people like Neff mainly being able to survive versus them. It's a defend 15 turns so we can stay as we are, but we want to advance forward. So how do we go about doing that? And how do we go about ordering the troops here to do that as well? Well, in that case, let us direct our allied troops to kind of clamber around that spot and hold the capture point for us as we look to go out. And with that said, I'll start from the start, as they say. Well, nothing we can attack with from range with, but we can, of course, get to places like that and sort them out. Let's just get the bowman's range up. Let's send Olizandri onto this side here. And start to charge, maybe with Marcia in tow. Probably doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. That side will be our main one of advance. Dodging Mr. Bowgun, I'd have to say. Mainly because we've got such a strong weapon in Amity available that we can probably go and destroy nicely. The enemy's waiting for us. Alright then, Marcia and crew to advance. That's definitely how the way I like it right now. And we've got a Javelin user versus a Steel Lance user. We'll just equip them to be able to fight each other, shall we? So with that said, it seems if I move Neff to this position, he will be in range to start a little bit of battling. Wait there, and let us send at least Nea Lucci the other way. Well, they won't get a support bonus that way. We've got Har, we've got Grom. Now, where can these guys step to in this turn? Alright, Steel Axe. Oh, I've managed to move back to my other troop here, but I kind of want to see the overall attack range of these guys. So, Grom could get to here and deal with the challenge with... Oh, we do know the Slim Sword has a lot less attack. Just hit him with a very strong Steel Axe shot. Har can follow up behind. Just waiting will probably be best for him at the moment, because I don't think he can get in and out again. I imagine Har could probably face the bowgun guy pretty well. In fact, the bowgun only does 1 damage against Har? Is he like ultra defensive or something? Does bows not work on him? Are you not weak to bows somehow? Well, okay, didn't expect that. So I can just charge in and jump in on this guy, but we'll keep it for a turn. Maybe send... Well, we kind of need our thief to be going with the main advancing force, but there was some stuff down here, wasn't there? Alright, Elf Thunder, there was the Nullify down here. That drops on KO. Reaper card to steal. Anything else to steal from these guys? Well, the main stuff to steal was around here. There's an energy drop that drops from around here. It looks in general like we need either that Reaper card or the thing. So we probably can get Heather around the two spaces fairly fast. So Heather can go this way as well. Not with any of the ladies she wants to be with, of course. I don't see anyone jumping up these ramps, that's for sure. Seems down is a possibility, so we want a Lagoose for each side. In fact, we'll take 2 Lagoos on this direction. Now, of course, Bowgun guy can't attack up there, so that's not a bad idea. Plus, we can always fly it this way anyway. So we've got the main defense force, and then we've got Khalil, of course, with spells of her own to cast whenever we need it. So she can break a wall at the moment, or she can cast a meteor on the foe that will be coming after someone else in the Fene. Let's make him a little weaker. A meteor comes on down, and that leaves just Maud to kind of back things up a little bit here. Our partners have been ordered. They know where to go and what to do. Make sure that that spot cannot be taken. It seems the archers want to stay there. Doors have to be broken before the enemy can advance. Well, it's not like they couldn't break through the door in no time at all anyway, by the look of it. And you want to attack up the hill? That's a stupid idea. Ah, they can break the wall to try and get in. It's not good for our troops, but our troops seem to be set up nicely. Otherwise, so we need someone to get to that wall and break down the enemies. But first and most importantly, we need to take down everyone with a bow. Well, you can hit me a little bit. I do have the power to hit you back, though. Alright, Neff has her first challenge, which will level her up as well, I imagine, if she hits, that is. Well, the enemy was a lot stronger than I thought versus her. Indeed. Neff levels up, gains some defense and some strength and some speed. Well, speed, skill, and res. We got one of those. Some extra defense for her would be brilliant. So the enemy's advanced troops keep coming. We know they can come up the wall now, after all. It's too bad we didn't have someone with a ranged attack just to plop there. That isn't also weak to bows. Maybe Neff being moved back to that wall would probably be a good idea, but oh well, here we go. So that wall's broken and they can climb up. I can always meteor down one of them or so, but I don't think moving Neff into the middle of all that is going to aid me any, considering the damage I just took. In the meantime, though, however, there's a whole group of troops down here able to be attacked. So we would be able to do a fair bit of damage to all of them, but depending on what goes on, we'd be able to take a fair bit of damage back. Makes you wonder if Amity would do much better. Right. How do we engineer this to work beautifully for me? I'm just wondering how many troops I can break down in one go. I'm probably not going to be able to take this guy down in double. So it's all about stopping them get up there right now. If Maud could be shoved a little bit, then that would probably work for me. Maybe Leanne boosting him forward a bit. Otherwise, the only other troop that can get in range is a short spear guy here that can reach. So I'd expect to take 12 damage from that guy and 13 damage from that. So I need a fair bit of HP to be able to break that. Probably best then to keep you with the Steel Lance for now. Vulnerary you up. And use you as the lure for this turn. Once these first troops are dealt with, we can use then the official lure squad. Because, of course, we should be able to break out using Leanne here to boost the other ones forward. If you wait there more, then they can't climb up, which leaves them fighting bowmen on that side, which is good by me. In the meantime, let's move and attack with a meteor. I'm probably the tankiest target a lot there. When we've got a ranged spell like that, I'm going to use it. Now let's move our queen into a little bit more range. We wouldn't be in range with any... There's a javelin guy that can get into range there as well. So there's a little bit more damage than I thought coming Nefene's way. To be honest, I kind of expect her to withstand it. Of course, we could have healed here as well. They will definitely go for... Yeah. I'll definitely go for you over anyone else, but it's that bowgun guy I'm mostly scared of. So wait there. I just need to sally forth from where we're at the moment. It's pretty much it. So let's get lancing that guy. Seems, of course, that won't work for me. Nope, the only way to get this guy down in one is another steel axe chop. But luckily we've handed out vulneraries and all that. These defend rounds are very worrying and slow because of it. Prom levels up once again. HP! Not such a great level up, but we can definitely get more enemies to reach outwards here. The bowgun guys, however, where do they keep going? Right, well it seems that no matter what, a lot of these guys aren't strong against Har in general. But Har can't go around doubling people, it seems. So I could go on this guy to start him off. Let's go with a short axe here. Bowguns don't seem so good against Har. Bows don't seem so good about Har in general. It's quite nice, that fact. Can Heather get in and get the KO here? That's what I'm wondering. Let's leave him in range to start some more battling. So steel knife times 2, but Heather would take a fair bit of damage back there. An iron dagger is better than the steel knife. I don't think we can take that much damage though, do you? It's probably best to leave it to the other two. So there to there, and hanging out behind is of course our elderly bird lagoos. At the moment, we more or less wait to see what else is going on. Now this is a steel lance user, a steel axe user there as well. We could always do an interesting lure here. And see if it works for us quite nicely. Take down an opponent down there. Where are you going, healer guy? You'll probably be needed soon enough. Seems the archers are stuck there, and now the floodgates open full of armored troops. It'd be nice to kind of stick them in that hallway, but we need to break this whole line here first. A javelin to come at me. Dodge. Nice. That's exactly what we needed. And so the attacks come in. You don't have to take these hits, you know. You can dodge with a 50-50 kind of chance. Now this is what is expected. More to take attacks. Oh, he gets doubled in fact as well, but that does boost him up, which is what I actually wanted. And now we'll pretty much have to sally out and destroy this side next time. Nice dodge there. And going for Brom over Har. I would not say that is advised, but if that's what you want. Really? Brom? Now I can't push you up next turn. The bowgun guy attacks Mord as well. And sets him into animal mode. Lagoo's transformation soon to occur. But he is defending a point for a reason here. Spells going upwards. Nastily, but that's not exactly a clever idea considering the amount of damage that can be done back. And the lure is pulled. I hope I haven't cut Marcia back off from retreat here. Let's hope the Killer Lance goes to work. Doubling for no real result. What a shame. But Marcia levels up. That's a little bit of a result. Will she get that nice stat level up? Skill, speed, luck. Discounting the HP, of course. That does start some of the battling here. Oh, you could reach? No, you couldn't. But something bad has happened, and that is that Marcia has been completely blocked. Which means we either need to send our queen down this turn. Not so good. And now the enemies flood forward. While it is a defense chapter, being able to attack Ludwig is probably not that available to us unless we can somehow get maybe our 2 flying units forward. Or we get a ton of reinforcements. If we got reinforcements, where would they be coming from? I'd have to guess probably this way. Right, Marcia can still escape, so that is completely fine for me. That's brilliant. So first of all, let's take out the one troop standing right in front of us. That is our best bet at the moment. And maybe on the next turn we'll be letting someone higher up. Well, no, in the meantime... Oh, we can't cast... Oh, it's a bit further away than I thought. I was wondering if I could get, of course, a spell onto you, but... well, a little bit more resistance. Not able to be doubled. I was kind of thinking you would be. Maybe I'm just not as fast as I think. Alright, well, we've still got the queen to be able to attack, haven't we? So Micia there will do 15. Micia's not going to kill anyone. Maybe 2 times Micia will kill that guy, and to be honest, I think I'm up for it. Oh no, it's 20 HP. We could kill the bowgun guy with it. Now, if you're thinking, I'm going to double attack everyone here, by the way, if you haven't realised. Because I can get a second Micia on you. I'd probably kill this guy and run away. No, maybe not. I can definitely run away, though, so that's fine. It's just getting the 2 troops I want to sort the rest of the battle enabled. Let's see what Amity does. So it is a very, very strong, potent, powerful weapon. It can definitely take our enemies down. In goes the queen. For one whole experience, but we kind of need to use her at times like this. Alright, continue to block the way is what I'd say is probably best for you. Let's shift to Lagoo's here. And check his movement range. You have to wait there? That seems a bit rubbish. but it means he's highly defensive for that point, so that's not so bad. Then we can kind of move up here and work on these guys. So Steel Lance times 2 will do it. Killer Lance times 2 will do it. So let's go with the Killer Lance and try to get the first attack critical, so that Marcia doesn't take any damage in exchange. And that leaves the bowgun nice and open. And if you look at the formations there, I have a choice of at least, well, one more person to nuke down that one. Now, we are in range for a certain bowman here, which I do not want to really attack me, but to be honest, we're getting attacked by one bow guy regardless of who's going where. So join me next time as we look to, well, attack some more in these defensive turns. Defense always takes a lot longer. I'll see you next time for more Radiant Dawn. Bye-bye.